Do you think I am overreacting?
No. Nua looks a little distracted and...
Troubled.
I wanted to say disorganized, but it may be the same in his case. He's certainly curious beyond his capabilities, but don't be too harsh.
If you want to fit in, you can't be above criticism.
Anyway, did you find anything?
I've been rummaging through Dr. Brunner's work files. I found something that could prove useful for Dirk's graphology analysis, but I couldn't find any of the vaccine patient's test data.
You think this is related to Dr. Brunner's case in some...
It's too early to tell.
Fair enough. I think we should check the other lockboxes.
Why?
Since the scratched one was empty, we could have missed other scratches that Dr. Brunner might have left. Empty.
You wanted to check the other lockboxes.
There's something on the back. Scratches.
You wanted to check the other lockboxes.
This one's scratched too. It seems that all of them have scratches.
But why would he scratch the backs?
This indicates forethought. It doesn't seem like an accident. This was planned.
We'll put it all together at the station. I could use an extra pair of hands. Could you find Noah and send him my way?
Yeah, sure.
Call Noah over here. Thanks. Call Noah over here. Thanks.
Where's that unruly constable? Ernestine, have you seen Constable Noah by any chance? He should be here by now.
I've been here for a while, but he hasn't passed through.
Thank you, Ernestine. I presume he's still looking for Dr. Zox, like Uli ordered. Really, Noah?
It was an accident, Miss Myers. I was looking for Dr. Zox, and this thing fell on me out of nowhere.
Did it scare you to death?
Not funny, Miss Myers. Could you help me put it back together?
All right, but let's be quick. Uli is waiting for you at the lab. Now we need to put the organs back in place.
I don't see them.
I'll finish up here, no problem. Just go meet Uli at the lab.
Yes, ma'am.
Great, I found a skeleton hand. Great, I found a skull. Great, I found a liver. Our inanimate friend still needs a heart, I believe. Great. I found a heart. Let's attach everything.
Miss Myers, what brings you here? How's the investigation going? I thought it was finished.
There have been some new developments. We're still looking into it. While we're on the subject, I was meaning to ask you, have you and Dr. Brunner ever had disagreements while working together?
Disagreements? I mean, none that I recall.
Do you mind taking a look at this article?
Oh, you know about this. It's I don't have to tell you that you shouldn't believe everything you read in these things. They always tend to distort the facts.
Really?
Oh, no, not you, of course. Your articles are the exception.
Of course. So you and Dr. Brunner had no issues over this?
I had no issue with him. He kept himself to himself, so if he did have an issue with me, he simply never brought it up.
In that case, you wouldn't mind if I took a look at your workplace. Just like doctors, we have to be thorough in our work.
I don't mind. I have nothing to hide.
The same pen set as Dr. Brunner's. Blue ink. The Volunteer Society. Is that some kind of club for bored, rich layabouts? Yet all his documents are written in black. Both you and Dr. Brunner had the same pen set, right?
May I see it? Oh, yes. These were gifted to us by the mayor.
I've noticed that you usually use black ink, but this pen is blue.
I haven't used it for a while. Looks like they got mixed up. Maybe Carl accidentally took my pen.
I see. By the way, how is Dr. Brunner's patient? Sorry, I meant to say how is your patient, Caroline. Think I could talk to her?
She's doing better. She should be well enough to chat.
Thank you.
Let me know if you need any help.
Hello, Caroline. And Manu, I see you've been keeping yourself busy.
High risk means high reward. Nice to see you too, Miss Myers.
You could always stop your dirty dealings and go to school.
Don't expect anything like that from him.
Exactly.
Caroline, I've been meaning to talk to you.
I've been trembling in anticipation the entire day. And you are?
Anna Myers. I'm...
Ah, yes. The journalist with all these investigations. How come all the murderers in your stories are so stupid?
She's quite something, huh?
Take Gerhard, for instance. Talking so much just to give you a chance to throw a vase at his head.
Sounds like you know a thing or two about murders.
No, it's just really boring here in the hospital. I don't have anything to do but read.
Then maybe you have some thoughts on Dr. Brunner's death, too?
There's nothing to think about. It's pretty obvious that Dr. Sachs killed him.
What makes you say that?
Carl was dissatisfied with the vaccine test results and wanted to scrap the project. Dr. Sachs wanted to keep it going. Carl would have prevented him from getting the payout for the vaccine.
That's a pretty serious accusation. Do you have any evidence to back your claims up?
It's your job to find the evidence. And either way, nobody would believe a crippled little girl.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. Pass me my crutch, please. I've had enough of this place. Pass me the crutch.
I found a crutch. There it is.
Don't. I've got this.
She doesn't look happy relying on others.
I don't know. I think she really liked you. Give her some time.
When did you become so insightful?
You learn more living on the streets than you think.
Evidently. Anyway, nice talking to you, but it's time I headed out.
Anna, one more thing. I need you to bring me a package from Backstreet.
Can't you do that yourself? A broken arm is no reason to keep you in the hospital.
I can't be seen around right now. And somebody who owes me one let me stay here.
Maybe that friend can get you your package as well. I have to find out whether there's any truth to Caroline's story before Lieutenant Reiter closes the case.
And that's why bringing me my package is in your own best interests.
How so?
First, get me my package. Then I'll make it worth your while.
I'll see what I can do.
There are a few lockboxes left. We're almost ready to go.
Excuse me, boys, but I'll have to catch you later.
All right. We'll start putting it all together with Dirk.
I'll join you as soon as I can. I don't see anything resembling a package. I hope this doesn't take too long. found postcards. Children's drawings. How cute. Looks like the local kids miss Manu. This didn't take as much time as I anticipated. I think I can squeeze in a visit to the police station before I head back to Manu.
If I'd known I'd have to carry so many boxes, I would have thought twice about becoming a policeman. My back is killing me.
I'm sure it'll get better real soon. On a separate note, have you seen Lieutenant Ryder?
The lieutenant is with Dick in the forensics lab.
Any luck putting the puzzle together?
Well, we've done our best to ensure the order is correct. But we haven't figured out how it relates to the case yet.
Is this some kind of chemical formula?
It's a structural formula for some kind of organomercury compound. It might relate to their vaccine research. Maybe we should ask Dr. Zarks.
But it doesn't point to the killer anyhow.
Are you sure that this is a correct drawing?
It's the only meaningful thing we managed to get from these boxes.
Mind if I take this formula with me?
Go ahead.
Great, I found a formula. Before I go, could I take a look at the lockboxes myself?
Sure. This is everything we found in the laboratory. Is that a dog?
Looks like a greyhound.
That's pretty bizarre, but it could be significant.
Could be a total waste of our time as well.
We'll see. I've got a meeting to attend, so I'll see you later.
Got the package?
If you mean the drawings,
Who told you that you could open it?
it was torn open when I found it. It seems like those kids really look up to you. There's more to you than I thought.
Shut up and hand me my package. Thank you. All right, let's get to work.
What? We're not allowed in there. Someone might see us.
Relax. Ernestine's still doing her rounds. We've got all the time in the world.
Losing your edge, Manu? It's okay.
Not a chance. All done. Come on.
What are we looking for?
Patience. Give me a moment.
Great, I found a diagnosis. Dr. Brunner had a myocardial infarction. But then why?
Ta-da!
What am I looking at?
Damn it. I saw Ralph messing with this mirror. I was walking down the hallway, and when he noticed me, he quickly put the mirror back into place and was visibly nervous.
Let's see what the deal is with that wall. Sounds like it's hollowed out, right there. Vaccine research documents. This patient died. And this one. And another one. Dear Lord. 3 people died testing their vaccine. Dr. Zox doesn't want this information to come out. This could easily cost him his medical license.
Caroline told you that he's a bastard, and now you know it for yourself too.
He's not getting away with this.
Well, if there is anything else, I'll be staying here for a little longer.
Thanks. I'll let you know.
Morning, Anna. Car crash at Utaki. I need you there as soon as possible.
Anything special about this particular car crash?
Some celebrity is involved.
We've been through this, Sven. Hora isn't some cheap gossip magazine.
What if it's not an accident? Or what if someone died? I can't help it if the victim is a celebrity, so get on it.
Okay.
Hurry up, before the witnesses disperse.
Isn't this James Joyce's house? He'll be thrilled to find out what happened to his fence once he's back from Paris. The police must have already left, along with the driver. Making this the perfect opportunity to investigate, I guess. I found a book. Haha! What a coincidence.
Miss Myers, I can't let you keep that. It's evidence.
Hi, Nua. I found this book near the car.
Hand it over, please.
Of course. Could you tell me about what happened here?
We're not certain yet, but chances are the car brakes failed. I have to be on my way. See you around, Miss Myers.
Just a couple of photos before I go. All right, let's see what we've got here. I think that's all done. Time to write the article. Now for the photo. Which one should I go with? That'll do. Time to report to Sven.
Pause, a tail that is fluffy. A head that tilts right and then left when his tongue is hung. Stay a while inside my office. I'll get you some milk and some fish while I sip on a coffee. Oh, hey. Whoa, the tail that is fluffy, a head that tilts right.
What's going on?
When his tummy is hungry, stay a while inside my office.
What's that sound?
Some milk and some fish while I sip. Paws, claws, a tail that is fluffy, a head that tilts right and then left when the tummy is hungry. Stay a while inside my office. I'll get you some milk and some fish while I sip on a coffee. Oh, Amy. Paws, claws, a tail that is fluffy, a head that tilts right and then left.
I think that band found their new vocalist.
Hungry. Stay a while
Soon
inside
we'll
my
be writing
office.
lyrics
I'll
instead
get
of
you some milk
articles.
and some fish while I sip on my coffee. Oh, Amy. Claws, claws, a tail that is fluffy, a head that tilts right and then left when the tummy is hungry. Stay a while inside my office.
What on earth is going on?
I'm done with the assignment.
Oh. Come in.
I'm here to hand in the article.
I'm here to review the article. Well, that's a bit bland, don't you think? You could have added a little bit of drama. Are you sure James Joyce wasn't hurt?
If he was, it didn't happen here. He's not in Zurich right now. It is what it is, Sven.
All right, it'll do.
I'd better call Uli and let him know what Manu and I discovered.
Lieutenant Leiter?
Good morning, Uli. It's Anna.
Any developments regarding the case?
Yes, a pretty big development, in fact. I've found some documents that could cost Dr. Zox his medical license.
Can you bring the files over to the station?
I don't have them. We'll need to take them officially from Dr. Zox's office. He has a secret hiding place there.
Okay. Meet me at the hospital as soon as possible.
I'm on my way.
Anna, I can't find Dr. Zach's.
We can do that later. You should see the evidence first.
Where do we start?
Behind the mirror. Meanwhile, I'll take a look around one more time. Great! I found carbon paper.
My God, these bastards know no limits. He's an absolute madman. He can kiss his medical license goodbye, as well as his freedom.
I hope so too. He can't be allowed to continue to treat people.
Did you find anything else?
Several pieces of used carbon paper. This could explain why the death note was written in black ink, instead of Dr. Bruner's usual blue. We need the original death note.
I have it right here. I couldn't get this weird death note out of my mind.
Let's compare them on the table.
Place the carbon paper sheets you found on the table.
Ralph, your methods are amoral and disgusting. Any good intentions you may have can't justify the way you are trying to achieve results. I have no time left and can't continue this way. I think this is the end. There's no need to look into the circumstances. Karl Brunner.
This is enough. We need to find Dr. Ralph Zachs right now.
I'll check the lab. You take the second floor.
Okay, let's meet up in the office.
He's not here. There's something fishy about this whole ordeal. I should take one last look around, just to be sure. Great! I found a bone awl. This surgical bone awl is pretty worn out. It could have been used to make the scratches on the lockbox. I'll have to run this by Dirk. Either way, I should head to meet up with Uli, and hopefully Dr. Zox.
Lieutenant, look, I understand a man is dead, and you've got work to do. But I'm not going to tolerate constant disruption day in and day out. My workload has doubled, and I don't have time for this. I've been highly cooperative and helpful, but you've exhausted my patience. You're looking for answers in the wrong places.
Are you done? We've uncovered several pieces of evidence, and somehow you're always involved.
Of course I'm involved. He was my colleague.
Partner in crime?
What?
Care to explain yourself?
That hiding spot is news to me. It must be Carl's. Yes, nobody else had keys to the office.
We'll see about that. Noah, call Dirk over. He'll dust for fingerprints. Unless... Want to save us some time and confess, Doctor?
I've got nothing to confess to.
Let's try a different angle. Anna, please hand Dr. Zox the full note.
Where did you get it?
You thought you'd gotten rid of it, didn't you? I could tell you recognized the note when we first read it. I was certain there was more to that note.
This is pure idiocy. You're just trying to outwit me.
Another peculiar detail was Dr. Bruner's pen. But it misled me at the same time. It seemed obvious that he couldn't have written this note.
I didn't do it! It must have been her. What? She was the one who found the body, and she had enough time to write this message.
It was another nurse who found the body. Ernestine was at home.
Then it must have been the other nurse. They were both in on it, yes! They all hate me and want to get rid of me.
That's enough!
Thank you, Uli. As I was saying, The death note misled me. It was a copy made with carbon paper, just like this one.
Hold on. Why would Dr. Zachs need a copy if he had the original?
I had the same question. Furthermore, I found the tool that was used to scratch the lockboxes.
Really? This is great news. Let me see it. It's pretty worn.
The paint abrasions match the lockboxes.
They certainly do. With all this evidence, you'll be behind bars before you know it. Anna, how could we have missed the all when we first searched the place? We checked every single inch of this storage room.
We didn't miss it. It wasn't in the storage room. It was in the lab. It was lying right there on the table, unnoticed.
Wait. How is that possible? It doesn't add up. We were so darn close to solving it, and now...
Don't jump to conclusions. I propose that we read a certain document first. It'll throw some light on what really happened that night. This is Dr. Brunner's medical diagnosis.
Dr. Brunner was experiencing heart problems, so?
He had 2 months, tops. I think Dr. Brunner was planning to surrender himself and Dr. Zox to the police. On that fateful evening, he was drinking coffee in the office. I suppose he had some kind of stroke. It totally changed his plans with the police. To begin with, I didn't pay attention to it. But some of the coffee got spilled and left as it was. He was forced to act quickly. Going against all his morals as a doctor, he decided to choose when he would die, and to use this opportunity to stop his old friend once and for all. It was pretty easy to come up with a plan. The biggest problem was creating evidence that would point to an imaginary killer. He couldn't just write a death note with the name of the killer. If Dr. Zox were to find it first, he could just destroy the evidence. The plan was very risky, but I guess he thought he didn't have any other choice. If it weren't for the mistake with the awl, I suppose that would be enough for a jury to hand out a life sentence.
So, I'm off the hook? Thank you, Miss Myers.
You damn murderess. I wasn't doing it for you.
Get up! You're still going to rot in jail for all your mad experiments on poor kids. Dr. Rav Zachs, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
So, what's your life like when you're not solving mysteries?
There's no shortage of unanswered questions. I've always got one on my mind.
Is that so? Do you have one right now?
I'm wondering how you've got that scar above your eye.
Let's just say somebody we both know was involved.
Can I get another clue?
We'll leave that for another time. Here's the information you called about. Here's the information you called about.
How did you manage to get it?
As I said before, Anna, there's more to me than you think.
Right. I appreciate the help, but, I have to get going.
So soon? I figured my services earned more than one drink. Stay for dinner.
I figured you'd understand. After all, you've just handed me another mystery to solve.